This is the Roulette Master, and I'm so excited today to share with you an incredible low roller system from Jeffrey Smith. This is called Crazy Eights, and he said it's the best roulette system for low rollers that you can use. I can't wait to see if that's true. And we're going to test his against another incredible low roller system when you use dollar units, which is moving corners from Kentucky White. It's been doing incredible on the channel lately, and we're going to go with that first, and then I'm going to introduce you to the new system of the day right after that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and let's see how much money we can make with dollar units playing low roller roulette. We're going to start on the first two corners with a dollar each, and let's go ahead and spin. And the bankroll is going to be a big key to this one. And the great thing about starting with dollar units with both these systems is you can, and that's nice. We started with a win there. We're up 7 units already. Let's start on the right side. You can see the corners are moving, and I can't wait to show you everything with this one and the new system of the day. But we can actually give ourselves more room to increase the bets since we're starting with dollar units. And let's go ahead and do that. And if you can't play with dollar units and you're just playing at a live dealer, you can always use basic math skills to play any of these systems with higher amounts. You just always multiply the starting bet by the same amount as the same number that you multiply. You use it on the starting bet and the bankroll. So remember to do both. We're up 11 units already. Let's start top right now. And let's go ahead and spin. And I'm recommending with this one a $400 bankroll for dollar units. And we're also going to use the same one for the new system of the day for a low roller system. And again, the great thing is that that when you start with dollar units, it gives you so much room to move around and make money without running out of your bankroll when things go bad. And when you get to the fourth corner, you're going to double the bets. And now we're going to have $2 on these corners instead of 1. And let's go ahead and spin. Again, this is moving corners from Kentucky White. And then we're going to go to 5 now. And when we do that, we're going to add in 2 right here. And then you see 5 of them at 2 each. That's 10. And then you double. And that's the last corner we're going to add in. So I'm going to show you what to do next if we lose here. That's a 33 black. But we got the win. So I'll show you here shortly. We're up 14 units. And let's start top left now. And we're moving the corners just like Kentucky White says. Keep it moving around. But the key is the progression to this one. And the bankroll is huge. Start small. Have a good bankroll. And good things will happen. So we're going to be adding a third corner here. And then when we get to the fourth corner, that's when we increase the bets. So that's a 14 red, and we got the win. So now we're up 18 units already. For dollar units, that's pretty awesome. We'll start bottom left again and spin. And we're only 2.5 minutes in. I can't wait to see how this does over the whole test today and the new system of the day. It looks really good. So let's go ahead and add the next corner in. Again, you don't increase it till you get to 4. And the reason I'm showing some of these systems more than once that I'm testing against other systems is because I'm wanting to test the ones that are doing fantastic. And because I want to see how well they do. Now we're going to double the bet, though, because we're on 4 corners. So that means now we have $2 instead of 1. And here we go. So I continue to want to test the ones that don't lose because I want to see if they will lose. And that's the only way to find out is to test these things. And we're going to now have $2 on 5 of them and then double the bet. And now we have $4 on 5 of them. And let's go ahead and spin. Obviously, you have a better chance of hitting once you increase. And see, there you go. There's our win. So that's because you have a lot more numbers. You have 20, and it keeps adding them in. We're up 21 units of profit. And you can start wherever you want. In fact, we'll start right there this time. And move it around. This is called moving corners from Kentucky White. And that's a 23 red. And that's a win. All right. So we're up 28 units now. And let's start over here now. We're moving these corners around, and the progression is the key. The bankroll is the key. And the low starting bet is the key. There's a bunch of keys. And they're all very important. So we're on 3 now, 3 corners. And let's go ahead and spin. But that's why I'm showing some of these systems that we're testing against other systems more than once, is because they're doing really well. And I like seeing if these systems that are doing really well are going to continue that. And here we go. So we're going to double the bet there because it's the fourth corner, and that's a loss. So we're going to add the fifth in now. So we'll add in $2 there, and that makes it 10. Now we double it to 20, and then now we don't add any more corners in. We just double if we lose. So now our $400 bankroll is going to go to work. And we won, so we didn't need any more of it. We're up 31 units. Let's start right here and spin. And let's see what we get. But again, the key is starting small, big bankroll, and then the progression. So let's go ahead and add another corner in. Again, you don't increase the bet on 3, only when you get to 4. And here we go. That's a 23 red. All right, that's another win. So we're up 35 units now, which is great for dollar units. And let's go ahead and spin. And we're 5.5 minutes in now out of 15. Here we go. That's a 15 black. That's a loss. Let's add our third corner in now. And again, we won't increase till we get to 4. And let's see what we get here. That's a 17 black. And we lost. That was a close one. So now we're going to double because we're on the fourth one. And all those singles are going to go to 2. So they're doubling. And we have 4 sets of 4 corner bets. And there's our win. So that's another one. Now we're all of a sudden up 40 units. And you can see how great this system works. Let's go ahead and start. I'm going to show you here. We don't have to have them in order. We're going to move them around even more now, as long as they're not overlapping. And that's a 0. That's not good for anybody. But let's add our third corner in. That won't hurt us too bad. And let's go ahead and spin. We're not going to increase until we get to 4. That's a 9 red. All right, that's a $6 win. We're up 44 units. Let's go ahead and we'll start right with those 2 there. And here we go. That's a 10 black. That's a loss. Let's add our third corner in. We'll put it way over here this time. And then spin. And then when we get to our fourth, we'll double the bet from $1 to $2. Unless we get the win, and that's a 5 red. We got the win. So now we're at 48 units. Doing great. And let's go ahead and start with those 2 right there. This is Moving Corners from Kentucky White. Doing incredible. And that's a 25 red. Ooh, that was really close, but we didn't get it. So let's add our third corner in there. And then when we get to the fourth, we'll double the bet from 1 to 2. That's a 28 black. All right, another win. So now we're at 52 units. And let's start with those 2 corners right there. And again, at 2 and 3, we don't increase the bet. At 4 and 5, we do. And that's a 23 red. All right, another win. 59 units we're up now. So let's go ahead and we'll start with those 2 right there. And let's spin. We're 8 minutes in now and doing fantastic, just like the last time. And this is a great low roller system. You can start with dollar units. And if you can't play with dollar units, always remember that that you can just increase the starting bet by the same amount as the bankroll, and you're good to go. That's an 11 black. All right, that's another win. So now we're up 63 units. We'll start with these 2 right here and spin. And here we go. Just like last time we tested this one, doing fantastic. And that's a 21, and that's a loss. So let's go ahead now and add our third corner in. You can put them wherever you want, as long as they're moving around. And here we go. That's a 24 black. That's another loss. So we're going to add the fourth in. And remember that now we double the bet from 1 to 2. Now we have 16 numbers covered. So here we go. That's a 9 red. And we lost again. So now we're going to add in our last corner. And then we're going to double the bet. And now that each have $4 instead of 2. And we're not going to add any more corners now. We're just going to double if we lose, and that's a 9 red. There's our win. And you notice when we get to where we have all 5 up there, we have a really good chance of hitting. Now we're up 66 units. And that is awesome. Let's go ahead and spin again. And here we go. This is moving corners from Kentucky White. That's a 4 black. And that's a loss, so we'll add our 3rd corner in and spin. And let's see what we get here. Tried to hit the 0 there, but that's a 32 red. That's a win. We'll take it. And now we're up 70 units. And here we go. That's not a corner. Let's put that one right there and spin. All right, here we go. And that's a 34 red. That's a win. So now we're up 77 units. Let's add 2 corners and start again. And the $400 bankroll is key, though, to this. We've been doing really well, but I can tell you it is necessary. So do not skimp on the bankroll. And let's go ahead and add our 3rd one in and spin. Again, we don't increase on 1 and 2. We do on 3 and 4. And that's a 14 red. That's a loss. So let's go ahead and add another one in. And then we're going to double the bet. And now we have 4 of them at 2 each. That's $8. That's a 28 black. There's your win. That's a $10 win. We're up 82 units. All right, let's start right there and spin. We're 11 minutes in now, doing fantastic. Just like last time with this fantastic roulette system from Kentucky White. It's a really good low roller system. It's good, really good system in general. And if you want to play for more, just increase the bets and make sure you increase the bankroll by the same amount. So if you take, if you go from dollar units to $5 units, you better take the bankroll times 5 as well. So that's important. We're up 86 units now. That is awesome for dollar units. We've been doing great with this one, but you might not think you need the bankroll because we're doing well today, but I can tell you you do. So if things don't go well, you need the $400 bankroll for dollar units. So let's add the next one in and spin. And better safe than sorry. And you always want to start low, have a high bankroll. That is the biggest key to playing roulette, and the obviously the progression as well. So let's add the next one in. And then now we're at 4, so we have to double. Now we have 4 $2 bets on corners. And here we go. That's a 27 red. And that's a loss, so we're going to go to 5 now. Okay, so we have to make sure they don't overlap. And then let me make sure that one has 2. Now they all have 2, and then we double to 20. And then now they have $4 each instead of 2 on each one of those corners. That's a 12 red. And see, there's our win. And a lot of times when you get to the 5 corners, you win because there's more numbers covered. Now we're up 89 units. And here we go. Let me get that on 2 corners here and spin. Doing great again with this one. I'm going to keep testing the ones that do great up against the new systems so that we can continue to see if they do well or if they start to falter. And so far, this one just keeps doing well. And let's go ahead and spin. Obviously, starting low and having a good bankroll is helping us dramatically. And that's a 36 red. That's another loss. So we're going to double the bet because we're going to get to 4 corners, which means there's $2 each on 4 corners now. And here we go. That's a 4 black. That's a win. Fantastic. So we're up 94 units now. We'll start with another 2. You just keep moving those corners. This is called moving corners from Kentucky White. And that's a 17 black. That was close, but no cigar. So let's add a 3rd corner and spin. And then if we lose this one, we'll add a corner and double. From 1 to 2. And then we did lose. That's a 5 red. So let's go ahead and we're going to add that next one in. And then we're going to double the bet. So each one has $2 on it now instead of 1. And let's see what we get here. That's an 8 black. All right, that's a $10 win. We're up 99 units. That's just awesome. So let's go ahead and start with 2 more corners. Again, this is moving corners from Kentucky White. It's going up against the new roulette system of the day today, and it's doing incredible. Again, now we're up over 100 units. We're up 106 units. So one cool thing to think about, and obviously this is great as a low roller strategy, but if you were using $10 units, we'd be up over $1,000 right now. And obviously you'd have to take the bankroll times 10 though, so that's $4,000. But keep that in mind, and let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. All right, that's a 20 black. Okay, that's a loss. So let's go ahead and that's another huge advantage of starting with dollar units. $400 is a lot for dollar units, but it's still very manageable. But you get to the high bets, and you have to have a lot more. And you only want to play with money that you can afford to lose. So we're going to double now. We're going to have 2 each on those 4. And here we go. And I just realized we're right at the 15-minute mark. So that's an 18 red. Okay, we'll finish right there. So with Kentucky White's moving corners, it did amazing again. It made 111 units of profit in 15 minutes, which is just amazing. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, but I really like it. And now it is time for the new roulette system of the day from Jeffrey Smith. This one's called Crazy Eights. And let's see how awesome it is. He says it's fantastic. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the Crazy 8 roulette system by Jeffrey Smith. Let's go ahead and place the bets. We're going to be placing a dollar bet on all the streets except the one that hit last to start. So let's go ahead and do that. And you're going to see this is a $11 bet to start. And here we go. That's a 32 red. Okay, that's a $1 win, and we're just going to rebet and spend. However, now we're going to add the dollar back in there, and we're going to take out the 32. And let's do that. And spin. There we go. And when we have losses, I'm going to show you how this will almost always recovers those. And that's the real beauty of this one. You can see that's another $1 win. We're up 2 units now, and we're just placing dollar bets. And now we're going to put that one back. And then we're going to take out the 11. And then let's go ahead and spin again here. And a lot of systems that have this much coverage, the main concern is that when you do lose, it's hard to get your money back. I'm going to show you how this one's different. So we're up 3 units now. And we're going to put that one back, and we're going to take out the 5. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and spin. And let's see what we get. That's a 14 red. Okay, that's another win. We're up 4 units now. So a lot of coverage, and this is fantastic for people that like a lot of coverage and lots of wins. So let's add this one back in and spin. That's a 26 black. That's another win. So now we're up 5 units. So now we add that one back in. We take out the 26. Okay, and you're probably thinking, well, why is this called Crazy 8? And you're going to find out once we have losses. That's a 19 red. That's another win. We're up 6 units. And here we go. So that's going to be very important. And I'm going to show you how, again, most systems that have this much coverage where there's only 4 numbers uncovered, when you lose, it's really hard to get your money back, but not with this one. And I'm going to show you the beauty of this one. And it's also awesome because you get wins on almost every spin. Now we're up 7 units. So let's go ahead and take that one out. Then we're going to add this one in and spin. And here we go. And you can obviously do this with higher bets. I know dollar wins isn't that exciting to some people, so you can just increase it. This is a $400 bankroll system. So let's go ahead, and you can see we're up 8 units now. And we're going to take out that one that just hit there. Okay, and then we're going to add in this one and spin. Here we go. That's a 13 black. That's another win. So again, you're going to win almost every spin, and we're up 9 units now. So you're probably saying, well, what's going to happen when you do, let's take that 13 out there. What's going to happen when you finally do lose? And I'm going to show you. So here we go. And that's a 0. So there you go. So that we lost 11 units. Now we're down 2. So here's what we're going to do now. Now we're going to uncover more. So obviously when there's a 0, that's different. We're just going to double the bet. So let's go ahead and do that. And spend. That's a 24 black. Okay, that's a $2 win. And you can see we're not in session profit. So what do we do now? We take out the 24. Just like that. And then we double the bet. Okay, now we're at a $40 total bet. That's a 14 red there. But we lost again. Okay, so that's why you need to know about the crazy eights. So we're minus $40. And that can happen. It's pretty rare, but it can happen. So now what we do is we would take out the 14 if it wasn't already missing. But now we're just going to double the bet and spin. And if we hit 1, we're going to take it out and double again. And when we get down to 8, we're going to stop. And that's why this is called Crazy 8. So we're at minus $24 now. So we're going to take the 3 out now. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to double the bet. That's because we're not in session profit. But again, this is a $400 bankroll system. And that's a 12 red. And we got the win. So now we're in session profit at 24 units. And we're going to go back to covering everything except for the one that hit last. And you only go down to where you have 8 left. You don't go less than 8. So you would go down till you had 8 streets. That's 24 numbers. And then you would double if you kept losing. But you stop at 8. And that's why it's called Crazy 8 Roulette System. And now we're back above in new session profit again. And remember, these are dollar units with a $400 bankroll. And you saw why we needed it right there. But the other thing is, once you get back on track, and we're up 25 units now, you're just going to start winning almost every spin again, just like before. So it's a very safe roulette system. Let's go ahead and spin. And a lot of times with systems that have this high of coverage, you can just get a bunch of wins and just cash out without ever losing. And that's very realistic. Obviously, sometimes that doesn't happen. We're up 26 units now, but a lot of times you could win 5, 10 in a row with no problem and cash out. So let's take that 13 out now. We'll add this one back in. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 0. So that's another one of those like worst case scenarios, but that's okay. That's what we want to see. So remember that we were up $26. Don't forget that. So now we can't take the 0 out because it wasn't bet on. So we're just going to double the bet. Let's go ahead and spin. And now when we get a win, if we're not in session profit, we're going to take it out and double. Okay, we got a win, but we're not in session profit, are we? No, we're not. So now we're going to take the 18 out. And then we're going to double. And here we go. And you still have tons of coverage, even though we've taken that out. That's a 33 black. And that's a win. So we're not in session profit still. So now we take out the 33. And then we double. And we do this all the way down to 8 streets if needed. However, if we get a new session profit again, we restart. And that's what just happened right there. Now we're in new session profit at 49 units. So now we go back to where we started. Just like that. And we continue to get win after win after win. And if this isn't enough money for you, just increase the size of the starting bet and increase the bankroll to match. Let's go ahead and spin here. But now you never know. We might win 20 in a row right now. There's so many covered. And that's a 12 red, or we could lose the next one. But the odds are we're going to win almost every spin with this many numbers covered. Let's go ahead now and take out the 12. There we go, and spin.
No more bets.
And it's fun to win almost every spin, so I like that part of this. And that's a 27 red. That's a win there, and we're up 51 units. So now we're going to put that one back in there and take the 27 out. And you know, for all we know, we could just keep winning and winning and winning. And when you're doing that, anytime you want to cash out with profit, just go ahead and do it. And that's a 17 black. Fantastic. So now we're at 52 units, and we're going to take that 17 out, add this one back in, and there's only 4 numbers uncovered, so keep that in mind. That's a 23 red. That's why we're getting so many wins. There's only 4 numbers that can hurt us, and we're up 53 units. And not to mention, we're taking out the one that just hit. So obviously it can hit again, but the odds are that it probably will not. Occasionally it definitely does, though. So that's why we have this system in place. And again, while we're doubling and taking away, we only do that until we get to 8 streets, and then we just double. And we're at 54 units right now. Let's go ahead and put that one back, take the 32 out. And spin. Here we go. And this was from Jeffrey Smith, and looks fantastic. I'm loving this one because it's fun to win almost every spin. We're up 55 units now, and let's take out the one that just hit, the 22. Okay, let's go ahead and spin again here, and here we go. That's a 22 black. Okay, and you can see we had back-to-back 22s, and occasionally that happens. So we want to see how much we were up. We were up $55. So here, what do? We go ahead and we go ahead and double the bet. And then after this, anything that wins, we're going to take out and double the bet. That's a 29 black. Okay, and we won. Obviously, we're not in session profit. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out the one that just hit, the 29, and then we're going to double the bet and spin. All right, here we go. And that's a 29 black. Ooh, we lost again. Okay, this is going to really test us. So now we'll get to definitely see more of this. You can see it dropped us down to $6 temporarily, but guess what we're going to do? Well, we can't take any away because we lost that one, so we're just going to double. But the next one, if we win, we take it away and double. And you only do that down to 8. And that's why it's called Crazy 8 and Roulette System. That's a $16 win. We're not in session profit, as you can see. So we're going to take this one out that just hit, and then we're going to double the bet. And we can do that. We have a $400 bankroll, and the odds are we're going to win this one. Let's see if we do. That's a 26 black. But we lost again. That can happen. My goodness. Okay, so we're minus 122 now. So let's see how many we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to take this one out. And, well, we can't take any more out right now. We're just going to double. And let's see if we have enough here. 3. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. And we need to get a win here, though. We've had a lot more losses than we should have with this. There's a win there at $96. Now we're going to take out the 11. And I think this is going to get us to our Crazy 8. And there it is. That's our Crazy 8. So now we cannot double because the bet's so high, though. So we have to stay at this level and spin. So here we go. That's a 4 black. Okay, that's a $128 win. Now we're in new session profit at 102, but that definitely got scary there. Normally you don't lose that many times in a row when you have only 4 numbers uncovered, but it just goes to show you right there it can happen. So let's go ahead now and let's put our bets back out. And this is why when you're using high coverage systems like this, if you get up and you know that you beat the casino for the day, just take your money and run. Don't keep playing forever until you hit 4 straight zeros. So And look at that, we just lost the first spin there. So again, then you see how much you were up. Well, you can see we lost 11, so that means we were at 102. So what we do is we go ahead and double the bet, and then after this, anything that hits, we take it out, and then we double until we get a new session profit. And there's a win there, and you can see we're not in new session profit, so we take out the 1, and then we double again. And then if we see if we're in session profit, if we are, we restart. If we're not, we take out the next one and double again. Okay, there's a win. You're going to get lots of wins, and 101 is pretty close to 102, so I would just restart at that point. So let's go ahead and do that. You'd probably win the next one, but if you're close to session profit, like $1 away, I mean, go ahead and be smart and restart, because you're probably going to win the next 10 spins in a row when you have this many covered. No guarantees, but there's a good chance. And you can see that's another win there. We're up 102 units now. And let's go ahead and spin. And obviously we had a little scare there earlier. We had a lot of losses in a row for only having 4 numbers uncovered. But that just goes to show you, you could get 3 zeros in a row, or you could get 2 of the same number in a row. So keep that in mind. We're going to take the 23 out now. And we're going to add this one in. Let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. And that's a win. So now we're up 104 units. Then again, we'll take out the 34. And then we'll add this one. Whoops, let me switch that back off. Then add this one back in and spin. And this will be our last spin. We're right at the 15-minute mark. And that's a 16 red. Okay, so we ended up making 105 units of profit with Jeffrey Smith's new Crazy 8 roulette system. So let me know what you guys think about both these low roller systems. Obviously, Kentucky Whites did incredible as well. And would love to hear from everybody in the comments. Remember to send your new roulette systems in to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I would love to see more systems like the ones that just got sent in today in the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. And I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you are, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep growing this great community and keep searching for the best roulette system possible each and every day. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.